Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sketches and Doodles. In today's video, I'm doing the art style challenge. Today, I am going to be drawing in Love2drawmanga's art style. You may be asking to yourself, if you already are a viewer of my art channel, SND you usually only post YouTube shorts. Why are you suddenly posting long videos? Well, my answer to that is, my channel hasn't been performing like it usually should. I'm thinking it's because of the type of content I'm posting, or it's because YouTube shorts could be dying out. I don't really know. I'm just trying this as an experiment. So, comment below what type of videos you want to watch. Anyways, let's get back to the art. So, the character that I am going to be drawing in Love2drawmanga's art style is my original character, Lucian. If you want to learn about his backstory, you can check out the YouTube short I posted about him. I'll link that video in the description if I remember. Love2drawmanga's art style is honestly so beautiful and pretty. I absolutely love the lighting and backgrounds that she does. She inspires so much of my art. I was a little intimidated drawing in her style because she is such a talented artist. I would say the hardest part of sketching this drawing was the eyes. I tend to draw eyes smaller than she does. And the proportions I draw in are a little different too. I took a lot of reference off of Love2drawmanga's webcomic character Chase, including the facial proportions and eyes. By the way, go and check out her webcomic My Next Door Neighbors. It's so good! I'm hooked on it. I have a lot of favorite characters, but my two favorite right now are Chase and Doris. They are so cute. I relate a lot to Doris, to be honest. I didn't really know what to draw as of clothes for my drawing. So, I just put him in an oversized hoodie. I love putting my characters in oversized hoodies. I don't really have anything else to say for the sketching process, so I'll talk later during the line art stage. I know this isn't technically the line art stage. This is my cleanup stage, but I want to give a little background information on Lucian. So, if you follow my channel or regularly watch my videos, you may know that Lucian has a twin brother named Thorn. Although Thorn and Lucian do not know that they are twins. Lucian is an internationally famous fashion designer, while Thorn is an internationally famous singer/musician. Their parents died when they were 8. They were separated and don't remember much from their past. Their fandoms sometimes joke around saying they could be each other's twins, since the two look alike and have the same last name. No one really ever thought if it could be true or not. Ironically, Thorn is a model for Lucian's brand, and often wears the clothes from that brand. On the other hand, Lucian's favorite singer/musician is Thorn. Thorn and Lucian never met each other in real life since they were separated. They only occasionally replied to posts on their social medias. I don't exactly have a specific look for Lucian. For example, I draw him in a lot of different outfits and hairstyles. The only distinct features that he has are red and white hair and bright blue eyes. I also draw his hair in different styles too. I guess it's kinda hard for me to draw the same looking character every time. That's why it's hard for me to draw a webcomic that I'm trying to make. Okay. It's line art time. I am going to have to say the line art for this one was so hard. The presets on my G Pen weren't working properly. You'll see later in the video me trying to fix it. While working on this drawing I was watching some Love2drawmanga videos, and she says that her line art stays the same and that there is no variety in size difference. Luckily for me, since my presets on the G Pen weren't working, I didn't have to worry about the line variation. For some reason I was feeling very irritated while doing the line art. I think it's because of the G Pen and the fact that my hand was so shaky. I had to redo a lot of lines. And it got pretty annoying very quick. I was also worried that I wouldn't get the style of line art right. I noticed that Love2drawmanga does a lot of the detail to the hair with shading and not with line art, which is the exact opposite of what I do. I still added a lot of line art to the hair, but I erase it later and add shading to the hair like she does. I honestly really like having line variation in my line art. For me, it's an easier way to make the lines and drawing have more fluidity. I especially like it for when I'm doing the hair. It makes the hair look more fluid and real. But since the preset still wasn't working even after I tried to fix it, I felt like the drawing was really stiff. I had to color in all of the colors manually. I can't figure out how to use the paint bucket on my drawing program. Every time I try to fill a single spot, it colors the whole thing. So, I have to fill in the base colors manually. When I used Ibis Paint X before, the bucket tool would only color the spot I want. Now that I have a computer, Ibis Paint costs money. Don't get me wrong, I love the program I use now, it just takes a little more time. Probably like any new art program, I just have to look around and find what I have to do, and not just hope it does what I want itself. Although, I used this drawing app before I discovered Ibis Paint X and the paint bucket tool worked perfectly. So, I wonder it was maybe an update or something. Me and Love2drawmanga have similar shading styles. She just shades a lot more than I do. She shades by the brow bone and on the cheeks and does soft shading and cell shading. The only part that I have trouble with when it came to shading was the hair. I usually only cell shade and add lots of blush. So, right now I'm working on the shading for the hair. After looking at a lot of her art, I realized she adds more shading and highlights than line art to the hair. This was a bit hard for me because I don't know a lot about lighting and how the hair should look. I always admire how Love2drawmanga does it. She makes it look so effortless. But doing it myself, it's actually really hard. It was so hard for me to resist adding as much blush as I usually do. I kept on going, oh, just a little bit more. But then I kept on reminding myself, this isn't your style, it's Love2drawmanga's. The eyes confused me a lot. I think I might have chose the wrong colors. They weren't as pretty and bright as Love2drawmanga's are. I kept on going back and forth between colors and highlights and shading. Me and Love2drawmanga do have one thing in common though. We both love to color and add highlights to the eyes. Again, I kept on going back and forth between the highlights. A signature thing that I do when adding eye highlights is that I add a heat highlight. No matter how tiny the face is, how visible the eyes are, I always make sure to add it. I did kind of feel like the end product of this drawing was a little messy. I kinda wish I took more time on it. Since Love2drawmanga does amazing lighting in her drawings, I'm going to do some simple lighting. Also, since I didn't feel like drawing a background, I just added random lighting and a dark blue background. I didn't feel like the eyes were bright enough, so I tried to play with some layer settings to see if I could make them brighter. And to my surprise, it worked. They look a little more like how Love2drawmanga's looks. And thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, Please subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell to know when I post other content. Have a great day.